Finally, live from the American Folklore Society in American Folklore Society, Georgia. Okay. Daisy, you're on the job market. Hi, chat.
Hi.
CJ. Hey, CJ. First time chatter, CJ Gua.
Oh, CJ. Yeah. Hey, CJ. I saw what you posted.
CJ.
I haven't had a chance to reshare that story though. To our stories. I miss talking with you, CJ.
Into
about
the mic, Diva. Into the
Sorry,
mic.
CJ. I miss talking to you about young adult novels because you gave me great recs back in the day. AFS is going pretty great. No police have been called, but maybe that will happen tonight. But
Hopefully.
It hasn't happened the last 2 nights, and we've been pretty drunk in the lobby.
God, I hope so.
Grease 2 was sang. 2 Buck Chuck was consumed.
2 Buck Chuck.
What do you?
What's going on over here? Drunk in public.
Oh, Daisy's here.
Hello.
Hi, Daisy. Speak to him.
Drunk in public. Oh my God. Hey guys, my voice sounds like
I'm
this.
I'm driving. I'm not.
No,
drunk
yeah,
in
you're
public
not. Sorry,
tonight.
not you.
No.
Oh
I'm
my
Sorry,
God.
it's the
Oh my
last
God.
night
Oh
of the
my gosh,
conference.
we got
Oh my
folklorists
God.
walking
We're
past
live.
already. We
It's
just went live.
Siegel from Arkansas Folklife,
Horse
one of our
girl,
cronettes.
Jim Siegel, our most
Most times on the show
ever.
The only other person that you might be competing with is Ian Brody.
Ian.
I think you and Ian.
Yeah.
But I have never had a bee on my face.
That's true.
That's
You've
true.
never had a bee on your face.
Bees in the chat.
Yeah.
Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat.
Bees in the chat.
I've never seen what Twitch looks like on the inside.
Yeah.
Do you want Paul?
I should
Get
bring
in,
over
get in
more
here,
chair.
Jen. Get in here.
Just for a sec. Just for a quick sec.
For a quick sec.
Look, I'm like a real Twitch streamer.
I know.
Oh God, everyone
are a
can
real
see all my hair.
Oh yeah, that's the beauty of Twitch.
Wait.
It sees
I or IE
everything.
on your name?
Hi. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
What questions are you gonna ask us? What?
What's the best food you had? Oh wait, people here or people in chat?
I don't know.
People in chat.
Ask me
They're
a
not gonna
question.
hear
Ask what question? What's your burning question?
Hey
you have,
people in
Jen?
chat, take it from your old pal Ian. Should we make that a sticker?
Yes.
Yeah,
Ian-
yeah.
Ian
I got it.
said-
It's okayed. It's okayed.
Oh, good. It's
I know,
gonna
okay.
be a bee that says "Take it from your old pal."
You
Ian.
should make that a sticker.
Oh, wait.
He said
Can
so.
we
Okay,
do
here's
bee
the
with
burning
the
question
end
though.
on the
He said yes.
I
He
have the
said
burning
that.
question though. The burning question is if you were standing across from a distinguished fella whom you wished to have be like a mentor to you in your life, and a bee was on their face, would you tell them?
Yes, I would.
Chat?
And
This woman knows
GBH, my instinct would be to probably try to get the bee away from their face.
Would you slap their face if you had to?
I would probably do the little scoopy thing you're supposed to do with a bee. Oh yeah,
Be like,
like
I think we might need to.
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
yeah.
But then you like end up like kind of looking at their face weird.
Yeah, I feel like you have a moral obligation to. Yeah, it's fine. I see. So bad it hurts. Giving us tea emojis. It looks like, which so bad it hurts has been in the chat all week long.
Nice.
Yeah, all of it.
Very nice. Well, it sounds like we just need to redo a Horse Girl book club at some point.
Yes.
Um,
What do you want our Horse Girl book club book to be?
so we did a Marguerite Henry, right?
Yeah, we did.
Let's do a Saddle Club book.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, we're gonna do a Saddle Club book, y'all.
So easy.
Okay, actually, there's a legendary person behind me, Steve Winick,
OMG.
who NPR once described as looking like Hagrid from
Yeah.
Harry Potter. So I'm gonna let him in.
And I'm gonna let Dom take over because I really don't need to be talking here.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye. Dom, Steve, you're in.
Steve.
It's the actual real Folkwise.
It's the actual real Folkwise.
How you guys doing?
W-N-I...
W-I-N,
I-N, one N?
1N, I-C-K.
I-C-K.
Also known as this dude.
Hi.
Hi.
Steve's here.
I'm here.
Hello.
Hi, good to see you, Dom.
Tell the people who you are and what you do.
Well, currently I'm a furloughed government employee. I work at the American Folklife Center at the Library of Congress, trained as a folklorist, and I was once a regional folklorist for the state of New Jersey, but now I'm a national folklorist at the American Folklife Center for the Library of Congress.
You were a regional folklorist for New Jersey?
Yes, I was.
What? Tell me more. I didn't know this. I didn't know your backstory. I almost said lore.
Yeah, so I was there. We used to have, I'm not sure how many there are now, but there used to be 6 regional folklife centers throughout the state of New Jersey. And I was in Camden, New Jersey, urban South Jersey. And it was a great time. I worked at an organization called the Walt Whitman Arts Center in Camden. But our folklife center was called the Delaware Valley Folklife Center. But unfortunately, it disappeared sometime after I left, so that folklife center isn't there anymore. But there are still regional folklife centers throughout the state of New Jersey, funded by the State Arts Council. So yeah. And now I work at the American Folklife Center, where I'm, mostly a writer. I started out as the writer and editor for the center, and then I transitioned to being a folklife specialist, which is what most of the folklorists there are, which just means folklorist in government talk, right? And so I work on the programming team, which means that I work on a concert series, a lecture series, I work on exhibits. I work when we have VIP guests to show them the kinds of stuff that we have at the library. But my principal tasks are still writing and editing related. So I'm the general editor of our blog, which is called Folklife Today. I started a podcast also called Folklife Today, which now we're starting to have other hosts from the center. So other folklife specialists from AFC are hosting, but I also sometimes still host. So recently we had a series by Meg Nicholas, who's a fairly recent hire at the Folklife Center, and Doug Peach has done some episodes of his own. And usually when I host, it's along with other folklorists, including Michelle Stefano and John Fenn, who was kind of started it with me. And then trying to think who else has been on it. I mean, all of our staff members have been on it at one point or another, but I know Michelle has done her own episodes, and Meg and Doug, and I may be forgetting someone, but So that's all cool, and you can find all that stuff on the Library of Congress website. It should still be there even during the shutdown. The blogs, we can't make new ones, but the stuff that we've done in the past, and I mean, I started the blog in 2013, so there's 12 years of, there's like more than 1,000 blog posts up there. So, yeah.
So Mike W, that's Mike Wojtrowski in chat, says NJ represent. I believe he's from Cape May.
Me?
No,
Do you think MJ is? Do you think?
I think he's a Cape. But if I remember correctly, you're from Cape May, or at least you spent some time there. I was born in Red Bank.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, are you from New Jersey originally?
I'm from New York.
Oh, okay. Talk about that. Where are you from?
So I was born and raised in New York City, and I actually stayed there until I graduated college. So I went to Columbia, which is in New York City, and then I moved to Philadelphia in order to get my PhD at Penn in folklore, which I did. And while I was living in Philadelphia, I got this job in South Jersey, which, as you know, is just contiguous. There's just a bridge, so you can commute daily between Camden and Philly. Yeah. So yeah, there's a subway that goes over the bridge. So yeah, it's really easy. The Patco. Yeah. Right. It's a subway within Philadelphia and within Camden, but it goes over the bridge. So yeah.
Were you on our live broadcast from Tulsa? Were you in Tulsa?
I think that I was.
Okay, I think we brought this up then, but can I bring it up again?
Yeah.
Okay, me and Daisy and Lydia Bringerud, do you remember Lydia, did a presentation about the different folklore within the world of Game of Thrones, and we centered it on like the festivals they have. And when we talked about the Green Man, We used your picture. Can you talk about that to the folks at home?
Sure. Well, so I'm an enthusiast of the Green Man as a concept and as an artistic form, and I've done a lot of research on it actually, which you can find on the Folklife Today blog. But principally, a lot of people use the term Green Man to refer to just the foliate head, the face covered with leaves. But in English, at least, it goes back to an earlier concept, which was a full, man covered in leaves who used to be part of pageants and processions. And I belong to a group that's kind of revived that. So we all dress up as green men and we do processions at various fairy festivals and Renaissance fairs. So it started out at the Maryland Renaissance Festival, which just ended this past weekend, but we do one march a year at each of the festivals that we attend. So so it's just one day. You got to catch us when you do, but it's really fun. So there's at this year at Maryland Ren Fest, we had 20 green men, and we all have our own take on the characters, so we all look kind of different. But we all look, as a group, we look pretty impressive, I have to say. So
Yeah. See, did you present today?
I did, yeah.
Talk about that.
So my presentation today, my background is as a medievalist before I was a folklorist, and then I actually wrote my dissertation about proverbs, and my paper today was actually about knock-knock jokes, believe it or not, and about the connection of knock-knock jokes to Shakespeare. And the paper goes back to other papers I've written about Shakespeare's influence on the language and on proverbs, which Shakespeare fans might not like me for saying this, but his influence is greatly exaggerated in many cases because, and the initial reason for this was that the first generation of editors of the Oxford English Dictionary didn't really know very much about most of the literature prior to Shakespeare. So the first citation for hundreds of words, actually more than 1,000 words, was in Shakespeare's works. But that was just because they hadn't read or they hadn't found those words in Chaucer and Gower and a lot of other. So nowadays, scholars have found that less than a quarter of the words originally attributed to Shakespeare really show up in his works for the first time. And of course, even if they do show up in his works for the first time, that's not a guarantee that he made them up, right? Someone could have said them, and that almost certainly, for most words, someone said them and they were coined in oral discourse. So that's what I was dealing with in Shakespeare before, and also with proverbs, because Shakespeare's often given credit for inventing common phrases, but it turns out that most of those phrases that he's given credit for also occurred before him and were probably proverbs. Yeah. So there's a claim that's quite current and quite, you'll find it on the internet and in newspapers a lot, that Shakespeare either invented the knock-knock joke or invented the phrase knock knock who's there. And I decided to first of all look at his passage that's reputed to be a knock knock joke, and it's in Macbeth. And it's not really that much like a knock-knock joke. Like, he does say knock knock who's there, but it's in a totally different context. So I thought, well, that's interesting. I wonder if he really was the first to use the phrase knock knock who's there. And nowadays there are great search tools. You can find a lot more stuff than you could even 10 years ago. And what I found was that about 8 years before Macbeth, Ben Jonson used the phrase knock knock who's there. And his instance of knock knock who's there is in a play in which it's much more like an actual knock knock joke. So it looks like Shakespeare didn't neither invented the knock knock joke, nor did he invent the phrase knock knock who's there. Ben Jonson may have invented these things, but again, we don't know that. It's quite likely that he actually got them from folklore too, and that they're folklore all the way down. So yeah. So that's what my paper was on today. So. Yeah.
That's really cool. I recently watched a feature-length YouTube video, a 2.5-hour YouTube video about Shakespeare. Mm-hmm. So, and why conservatives love him as text but not as a play. You know what I mean? Yeah. As literature but not theater. Yeah. But so I've had Shakespeare on the brain for a while. Wish I could have seen that. Yeah. Sounds great. Yeah, chat also. The chat also says they wish they could have heard it. It's amazing. A lot of the chat for this stream are usually it's 50-50, like people who want to learn about folklore and people who like teach it. I think for this AFS stream, it's a lot of people who couldn't travel and are living vicariously through these little interviews. Yeah. So thanks for that. Oh, thank you, and thank you for the follow. I missed your name there, but also GGC, who I think is just on the other side of the monitors. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thanks for the tiny payday.
If you let me do a quick plug, I'll say that so my current sort of model for getting papers given at AFS is that because of my job at the Library of Congress, where I have to write blog posts all the time, and many of them are research-based blog posts, generally, once I'm giving a paper at AFS, I've already published it on the blog. And that's the case with this Shakespeare paper. So you all can go to the blog Folk Life Today on the Library of Congress website, and if you search on Shakespeare and Ben Jonson, you will find it. Folk Life Today, yeah.
Oh, what did I do?
Yeah, folklore, yeah, which is common, yeah.
This one?
Yes, that's the one. Knock, knock, who's there?
I'm putting it in the chat so you can read it.
Cool.
There it is.
Well, thanks.
Great. Where are you off to? Sleep? More Diet Coke? Where?
I'm going to drink the rest of this Diet Coke, and then I'm going to drink the rest of this Diet Coke. It's Atlanta, so you have to drink Coke products. That's the thing. And I'm going to look and see if there's singing anywhere. So normally at this meeting, until the last night. So generally on the last night, there's no official singing. So we just find a place. So I'm going to see if the other singers have found a place. But on all the previous nights, there's an official room where we go to just have a singing circle. So, yeah. So I'm going to look and see if those folks are around.
What are you hoping to sing? You got one?
So I sing traditional songs of all kinds, so I'm not sure what I'll sing tonight. It kind of rises from the room.
You're not coming tonight is Northwest Passage. Or something.
No, it's nothing like that. But yeah, so yeah. All right.
Do you know this TikTok thing? Set to Bully in the Valley, but the lyrics are how do I steal an F-16? Do you know this? No. It is set to one of those Stan Rogers maritime songs, and it is the instructions on how to break into and steal an F-16. Nice. And this is what the kids are into.
What can you do? Yeah, no, it's
steal
great.
An F-16.
It's great. It's great when our wonderful traditional songs are repurposed for a new generation. Yeah. So that's great. All right.
Steve.
Well, thanks so much. Yeah, thanks a lot. And
Ladders in chat for Steve. Ladders in chat for Steve. Everybody. That's how they say hello in the land, or how they applaud in the land of chat. Thanks, Steve. Thank you for hopping on. One.
And this is
Oh yeah, you're not. No, yeah. Don't go to sleep yet. Jim's on. That is what the audience is saying. Oh, look at this. Let's go. Okay. Chat. Right in the camera, or you can look here if you want to see yourself. But that's where we're going to be. So could you please introduce yourself? And some people out there already know you, and they're very excited that you're on the show. But just I'll pass the mic to you, and you can say who you are, what you do in the world of folklore.
Okay. Hi.
Here, let's get that right into your face. Go for it.
My name is Jim Deutsch, and I've been going to AFS meetings, I guess, for more than 20 years, because I was here 20 years ago in Atlanta in 2005. The hotel has changed. Well, but the hotel has not changed that much, I guess, since 2005. Jessica keeps saying we're looking at the same carpets, but I try to get to AFS every year because I just love the collegiality, the conviviality of talking to people in our field. And I've been working at the Smithsonian Institution since 2003, at least steadily since 2003. First as a curator for the Smithsonian Center for Folklife and Cultural Heritage, and since a year ago I've been working on a special project with the Office of the Secretary at the Smithsonian to help produce a book that will help commemorate the 250th anniversary of the United States in 2026.
Excellent. Thank you, Jim. And man, how I have not been a folklorist long enough to repeat a host city for AFS. So one day I'll get there. But you're in an elite club. So if there's one thing I know, if there's more than one thing I know about you. But if there's one thing I know about you, what you are a legend in your own right to me for is every year you successfully write a paper for the conference about the host city, which I respect so much. I respect that hustle. So can you talk to the folks at home about what your paper was this year for Atlanta?
Sure. Well, I think I started it as a way of helping to ensure that my proposal might be accepted. I thought I stood a better chance if it relates to the host city, that people on the program committee, many of them would be in the host city, and they'd say, yes, let's have a paper. So 20 years ago, my paper was on the film Deliverance, which is set in Georgia, based on the novel by the Georgia author James Dickey. And so I looked at how traditional culture was represented in the film Deliverance. But yes, it's been, so I think every year since then, we've met twice in New Mexico, once in Santa Fe, once in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
And in both cases, I had different perspectives on the folklore of the atomic bomb test in Alamogordo in, July 1945. This year, I looked at legends relating to the origin of the city name Atlanta, and found some great sources. There's a lot, like all legends, there are some interesting variants, a lot of misinformation. One of my favorites is one source claimed Atlanta was the Cherokee word for the confluence of waters. Well, there are no waters in Atlanta. The Chattahoochee is 10 miles away, and they chose this site because it was the terminus of a railroad line they built.
Yeah.
Not because there is any water here, because frankly there isn't much. I just enjoy digging into some of the local or regional culture and looking at the folklore. So when we met in Baltimore, I remember this one. Yeah, Baltimore is the home of the Ouija board. And it has other interesting relations to legends relating to the supernatural. It's called Charm City, and I did kind of a riff on charm in that sense of, I don't think the way they intended. I think they intended the Baltimore as charming.
Yeah.
I looked at it more as kind of the folklore sense of charms and the supernatural. So yeah, it's fun. I just enjoy doing or just exploring many different topics. I don't like to keep beating the same drum. Not that there's anything wrong with that. For those of you who do beat the same drum, you'll always give a paper on a certain genre. But I prefer to be more, I guess, diverse.
Yeah. And then, are you able to talk about what you said you're doing a special project right now for work? Are you able to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, I am. So it's a book that is being produced by the Smithsonian Institution that will look back at 250 years of the United States. So it has 26 chapters, one for each decade, starting in the 1770s through the 2020s, and it's written by different people from around the institution.
Oh, cool.
Some of us, including myself, have contributed 2 chapters. Most authors have done 1 chapter. So I've done the 1850s and the 1950s, but I'm also helping to coordinate the content, so working with the different authors who are writing about these different decades. And it'll be, I think, it's also utilizing objects in Smithsonian collections. It's I think a 350 or 60 page book, but with more than 400 illustrations. So heavily utilizing the objects that are the part of the Smithsonian Institution. We have many one-of-a-kind objects. So, in fact, just yesterday I wrote a caption about the Apollo 11 command module Columbia. There's only one of those, and the Smithsonian has it. Or I wrote about the Bible that Nat Turner carried during the rebellion in 1831.
Wow.
It's the actual Bible that Nat Turner, who believed he was called by God to help liberate the enslaved people in southeastern Virginia.
You can walk around back and actually photobomb us. we have a special guest. Friend of the show. That's why we have those chairs in the back for people just to sit and watch.
I'm just totally photobombing. Oh, wait. Look at all my favorite people here. Oh, this is great. Excellent. Sorry, Jim.
No, Marilyn. I mean, Marilyn White is always welcome. Now,
Yes.
Marilyn White and I share something as we both grew up outside of Newark, New Jersey,
Oh, really?
right around the same time. We're
wow.
close to the same age, yes.
I am not close to the same age as the two of you, but I was born in Red Bank. Yeah, and then we, for like a second, and then we moved to where my dad's family's from, which is Morristown. Yeah. Which not the same, basically the same neck of the woods.
Definitely. Yeah, no. My high school played Morristown in football.
What high school?
Columbia High School in Maplewood, New Jersey.
Maplewood. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these are my dad's people. What year did you graduate?
That's a state secret.
Are you older or younger than Bruce Springsteen?
Older.
Okay, I got it. My dad is the same age, and yeah. So he, I guess they all know each other. All right, Jim, you got anything else you want to leave the people with after Marilyn added herself to your interview?
Yeah. Well, I hope to see many of our folk people in Asheville, North Carolina next year.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, Dom, it's been a pleasure talking with you,
It's
and
been a pleasure.
take care.
Right there. Thank you. Ladders in the chat one more time for Jim. Thank you so much for dropping by the show. Have a good night. Friend of the show. Friend of the show.
Ethnomusicologist hunting for you.
You are not a folklorist somehow. Yet. Even though you are the most like folklore, like your resume is just folklore now, right?
Pretty much.
All right, we've claimed you. Can you spell your last name?
Allen.
Allen. I've been watching Smiling Friends, and Allen is Allan, and I almost knee-jerk did that. Yeah, I'm good. All right, Emily, friend of the show, back on. Reintroduce yourself. Hi. I love that some of the chat is right there. Some of the chat is just over yonder. Emily is back on. You were on in April or May? Something like that. Reintroduce yourself to chat.
Hey, chat. I am here at Folklore Society Conference for the first time. I'm a musicologist by training, and I do a lot of festivals in the U.S. South. So that's kind of my thing, is looking at the way people use music and sound to celebrate.
Yeah. And by training at Florida State University. Correct. Yeah. Let's go Tallahassee. Can't hear a word you're actually saying. From over there, or you can't? Does Emily need to be closer to the... What is Carrie saying? Carrie, does she have to be closer to the mic? I think she's just saying she can't actually hear you because she's not listening to the show. She is just sitting there.
Carrie said I can't hear a word that you guys are saying.
Because she's listening to the show?
Wait, do you mean
Thank you, Carrie. All right. We'll go as payback for her saying, "Oh, I'm actually not paying attention." We'll bring her to the hot seat and see how she, in the words of Buddy Rich, see how she feels up there without all the assistance. Daisy's here. Hey, Daisy.
Dom told me I'm not allowed to talk that much because my voice sounds like this today.
You have to go to
I did-
SEM.
Yeah, but I'm not presenting at SEM, but I do have to go to SEM.
You do have to shake people's hands.
Yeah, SEM. Are you going to be at SEM too? Yes! Okay, I do have to go. I have to shake people's hands, but today, this is how my day went. Okay, let me tell you.
Diva,
Have
right
you
in,
ever been-
lean in.
Have you ever been to a convener's breakfast? Either of
Once.
you? Okay,
Once.
what was your experience?
Good networking too early.
Okay, yes, both. Okay, so 7:15 a.m. on the last day of AFS.
Hits different when it's a Saturday.
It's different when it's a Saturday, but it was a Monday, and that's weird. So we go to the breakfast, and the whole time I'm like, so I've been basically vegan for like 10 years, and I'm already
Are
like,
we airing grievances?
no,
Okay,
I'm not
okay,
airing
okay.
grievances. No, I'm not airing grievances. We all talked about this too, but I was like, what's gonna be breakfast? And it's gonna be bagels and yogurt. But, and bagels and yogurt and fruit. Great for most people, not great for me in particular. So I did bring a whole jar of peanut butter, and that was a hit.
Hell yeah.
Peanut butter went off. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that was how I started my morning. And then immediately after, at 8:30, I gave my presentation on the last day. Okay, gave my presentation on the last day. So then that happened, and that was good. I could talk about it at some point, but I don't need to talk about it now. And then there was a break, and then I had to teach, online. And so then I taught, and on the last day of AFS, so my voice is getting incredibly worse. Is really what I'm trying to say.
You did that with so many words.
Yes. You should have come to my presentation and seen how many words I said things. It was too many. Yeah. Anyway, that was all happening. That was happening.
Thanks, Daisy.
Of course.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
good to see you in person too. This is the other thing people might not know about this is that we often haven't necessarily met in person. Yeah. So Emily and I are here now, and we can sing Halapata Chobi together, right? We all remembered the lyrics, right?
Halapata Chobi. That's all I got.
Halapata Chobi. What is it? This song is called Big
Big
Alligator.
alligator. He's amphibious.
He's amphibious.
He's not.
He's not. He's actually a reptile, but whatever. What is this? Some gator ate my dog.
I remember that day when the big alligator went and swallowed my dog.
Halapata
Chobi.
Chobi on a itch.
Halapata Chobi.
Something like that. Yeah,
That
it was
was a
very
great app.
good.
Great
that
app.
was great. Gator content exists online on Patreon only.
Patreon.
Because we do talk about people. Well, if we talk about folks, friends of friends, maybe, sort of legend type context, who have may or may not have dynamited alligators.
He 100%.
He 100% confirmed.
He confirmed it. He was here. He's gone, but he was here.
He's coming back.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Oh, yeah.
He had he had a family
Yeah,
thing.
family thing.
Yeah.
I
But
thought he was good.
I heard bagpipes, and I'm like, that sounds like Patty League. And I just walked in. I'm like, that was Patty League. And he just kind of goes, state folklore sounds like
Yeah, who else could that be?
Okay, Emily, do you know every year in February on Folkwise, we have a little something called the Wisey Awards.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have an award show.
Where we hand out several awards for the last year's shows. Okay, I think you have a strong contender
You do, yes.
for
Certainly top 10 clips of the year.
definitely top 10 clips. Oh yeah, definitely top clips. I was gonna say top interview because once you start talking about the leprechaun,
That
I kind of want you to run this back.
Yes.
How has the Alabama leprechaun influenced Mardi Gras?
It is one of the most sought after icons of the season. Like,
seen the leprechaun? Who all seen the leprechaun? Say yeah.
yeah,
I hope you heard that.
You heard him.
yes, but yes, it is all over. Like, if you get the throw, if you get the beads, like, you're it. Like, if you get the leprechaun,
Hell
you're
yeah.
it. You're the real deal.
Yes. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
That's very good.
I love that.
Yes.
Having to add him to.
I love trying to incorporate
Amateur sketch.
an amateur line drawing of a leprechaun into
Yes.
into a collage or assemblage of images, if you will.
Correct.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. But yes.
Wow, yeah, it was very good.
You presented at the conference?
Yes.
Well, tell them what you presented about. Tell them what you presented about.
Cool teacher.
We talked about this very thing that we're doing right now, which is podcasting. Yeah. So, yeah, podcasting is awesome was kind of what my presentation was about, including this very one that y'all are watching now. So,
Did you mention us?
not yet, no. But I was saying like folklorists are better at this stuff than musicologists are.
that's
So
true, that's true.
yes.
The
Oh.
musicologists?
Yes.
Oh.
That's interesting because you think you would
Zach and Julian, if you're hearing this, haha.
you would think that they would be better because musical recording, like you think there'd be a little more tech knowledge. But I suppose that an instrument is not the same as yapping.
So the framing I took was collaborative podcasting.
Oh,
And so
okay.
that's where I felt that folklore, in terms of like public engagement and
Oh, sure.
collaboration, y'all are ahead of us in that regard.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
If that makes sense.
That certainly makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. I guess I don't know that many musicology specific or ethnomusicology specific podcasts
Yeah.
other than yours. There's a couple. Well, there's
Switched on Pop is
Yeah,
a
I was
pretty
gonna
good
say
one.
there's a
Switched on
couple.
Pop,
That's true.
okay.
That's true. Switched on
What
Pop.
about one song? Because didn't DJ Luxury doesn't he have a master's in musicology? Yeah, and his podcast where he listens to stems of pop songs. I think he has a musicology master's somewhere.
That would make sense. That's cool.
That would
Yeah.
make sense,
So
yeah.
we have a presence.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was just thinking of, Dr. Shure wants to know, I'm liking Bloomington. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll come back.
once Emily's off, we can have Daisy
answer
talk
that in a
Bloomington.
second.
But you're good. Yeah. Definitely
Yeah.
should.
Oh, I was thinking of, Steve Winick does the Library of Congress podcast, but that's like the library.
it.
That's just the Library of Congress.
Folk Life Today.
Yeah, Folk Life
That's
Today.
awesome.
I mean, yeah, I guess, that's pretty good, but it's also like, federally funded or
Yes.
not.
Yeah.
Not furloughed.
But, yeah, so there's a little bit different caliber there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually what the whole panel kind of ended up being about, was like how you do like collaborative, like either artist videos or podcasting, like with different like resources, like whether you have funding or not, like so.
Yeah.
And like my students do podcasting in my class, and
That's
they do a much better job than I do because they're just
see
more creative at that.
Yeah.
And then we also talked about like how TikTok is now like an important part
Do
of
you know?
podcasting.
And like personal experience narrative, like actually
Yes.
making it engaging.
Correct.
Yeah, for sure.
So many possibilities.
So many possibilities. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. Hell yeah. Your bags that you brought us went like gone in the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Emily was at in the exhibitor hall with us. If you've been watching the show the past 2 days, we've been playing video games from the exhibitor hall. Emily's been at the table with us, and you can talk about your award-winning tote bags if you wish.
Yes.
Apparently. So I just brought swag from my department's podcast, Take on the South. And it had, it was a tote bag. We also had pins, coasters, and stickers. And that stuff went like wild. Like it was just gone. So very glad people got free swag. Free things are good.
And
yeah.
several people said specifically, I did not bring a bag because I knew I would take home a tote of some kind somewhere.
Brilliant.
And
Yes.
that was very good.
Yeah.
Yes, that was very good.
Knew the demographic. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
right.
great.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's next for the pod and for you?
Well, I'm doing an ethnographic podcast series.
Oh,
Sad. Well, that's just too bad.
No trolls.
Chat.
Step it up.
Anyway,
Are we getting?
what's next for the pod?
Are we getting guest
We
spot?
might be. Are we getting
Oh,
guest
oh, 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 oh.
Come on.
Friend of the
Hi.
show.
Hi.
Friend of the show.
Yes, I am.
Year one guest of the show.
I feel beyond special. I feel like I am part of.
Sir.
We're divas.
I feel like I am part of the growth of this particular
really
program.
You are.
And they've, besides my son, they rekindled my love for video games.
Oh.
Yes.
We played Friday Night Funkin' with Lamont.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was epic. Yeah.
We watched Candyman together. Come on.
That was
Yes,
so
we watched
cool.
Candyman.
That was
Yeah,
so
for the
cool.
Patreon.
Yes, another
Yes,
Patreon.
Patreon.com//Folkwise fam.
Yeah, literally,
So
yeah.
listen, I just had a double shot.
Of espresso?
Yes,
Okay.
of espresso. And my blues event just ended, and I'm going to dinner with. Oh, it was great.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It was Zakiya Hooker, Johnny Lee Hooker's daughter, and Mr. Eddie Hinton, who is a Georgia blues legend. And he's an acoustic blues picker, and he brought an electric guitar. So he picked an electric guitar like an acoustic, and it sounded beautiful.
Awesome.
But more importantly, we're all going to dinner because everybody's hungry. But I had to stop to see my peoples.
Well, we'll hopefully be around when you come back from dinner or whatever. Lamont's also staying for SEM.
Oh, good.
So we're going to have more time. Yeah.
Have you been in the Marriott Marquis yet?
Tell me it's not.
It's supposed to be a lot better.
Okay.
A lot better.
I was trying to figure out how to say
Did you
that.
watch Loki?
So what I learned is that Loki, yes, the show was filmed there.
That's the TVA.
I watched Loki.
Yeah, it's the set of the TVA.
Yes.
I can't wait to tell LJ.
Yeah.
Other
God,
stuff
guys.
has been filmed
Yeah.
there too. Someone was
Yeah, I
telling
think
me.
so. Wait, do you know if there's a pool?
I think there's got to be like in the
I brought a
basement.
bathing suit because I want to go to the hot
People in chat who have been to Dragon Con, is there a pool in the Marriott?
Yeah.
This is the
Questions.
This is the question.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
okay.
I'm excited
Go
about
get dinner.
there. I'm not going to talk about here.
Yeah.
But
Dinner, see?
Bye. Ladders in chat.
Ladders for Lamont.
Is Katrina still over there? Katrina gives the best delivery of the phrase ladders in chat.
She really did. She's
Ladders in chat. We're gonna make her do it later.
Yeah. She's so funny. Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
Okay, you were talking about the podcast.
You were talking about our final question for you, if you want it to be, and to be unless you want to just hang out.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
sorry.
how do you do okay? What's next for the pod? What do you have? What's in the books?
Ethnographic miniseries.
What's in the
Yes.
books? Yeah.
So it's called Southern Sounds.
Right into her.
Southern Sounds of Celebration. And so I started with the Worm Grunting Festival in Florida.
Yeah, let's go,
worms.
Bless the maker and his water. Bless the coming and the going of him. In his wisdom may he cleanse the deserts and leave the path for his people.
Yes.
Amazing.
Very good. Very good.
You know, real heads know. Real
Real
heads
heads
know.
know. Real heads know. It's very good.
Yeah, and there's a few other festivals I'm looking at. The next one I might look at is in Asheville to help the River Arts District bounce back from Helene.
Yes.
So I'm going to see if there's some interest there,
Oh, yeah.
and maybe see if next year's AFS is interested in doing something
I'm sure.
to like do
That'd be
like
so cool.
a lecture recital or something. Anyway, we'll see. That's just an idea. We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Dr. B's here too. Yeah. Oh wow, that sounds really cool. Yeah, Asheville's gonna be really fun. I think.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
very
I'm super
excited.
excited too.
Brewery capital of the world.
That's right. That's right.
Just saying.
Yeah. Wicked Weave.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So good.
stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Carrie, are you hanging out because you're charging your phone?
She's
or
lurking.
Do you want to lurk?
We've got
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I just want to make sure that if you felt some people feel like they need a formal invite, you're welcome to sit on this side if you want.
You can
also.
come lurk.
Yeah, you can come sit.
Lurking is good.
Oh yeah. Well,
Sit with us if you want.
Sure.
sit here. I'm gonna,
Or is your,
no, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Sit here.
I'm here to troll Emily because she's my roomie.
Here, I'll sit.
Oh.
What?
Roomie.
You were here?
Well, both. SEM.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell her.
They were
Same
roommates.
apartment. But at different times.
Yeah.
They were roommates.
But only at SEM. And
Oh, it's a meme. But yeah, also, yeah. Yeah, it's okay.
Not
Or it's a Vine. Excuse me, it's a Vine. I'm dating myself a little bit. I know. Rest in peace, Vine. Oh my gosh. Have you been on the other side of this wall we've created yet?
this, over there?
Of screens. The wall of
Yeah,
screens.
there's a lot going on over there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there. Tell us about it. What's going on over there for the people who cannot see on the other side?
There's a large group. Well, it's ebb and flow of people.
Ebb and flow.
There's wine. There are card games. There's Cards Against Humanity.
But it's miniature.
It is miniature.
It's like this big.
tiny Cards Against Humanities.
Yeah.
But not against the humanities.
No. Yes. Exactly.
Only one glass of wine, I swear.
Oh my God. That's very good.
Yes.
That's very good. Yes, there's people talking a lot over there too.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's cool.
And then my phone died, so I couldn't troll you from the chat side anymore. So I had to troll you from here.
Well, that's even better. Yeah, I guess like is it necessary to truly troll? No, I'm answering my own question, I guess. I was going to ask if it's necessary to be anonymous to truly troll, but we have friends who troll all the time in the chat, and we know their face. We know their name and their face.
Hi. That was like a Riker sit down. Okay.
Wait, Dom. I was just thinking about how great an opportunity this is to have you, me, and Caitlin stand back there and actually get a height comparison for all of us because the shot is there.
Yes. Get Caitlin.
No, you get Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Caitlin, we
I need you for something.
We need you. Here, Carrie, you sit here.
All right.
If that's okay.
I will keep the seat warm.
Okay.
Yeah, we are chilled.
Yeah. Okay? This is how tall we are.
Daisy looks taller because their hair is sticking out, FYI.
Oh, same height.
Yeah.
Same height.
Yeah, Kristen's out.
This is how tall we are.
This is the
You
comparison.
wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. And it's not like I'm. Wait. Can we have Carrie for scale?
Wait, Carrie for scale.
Oh no.
Emily for scale.
Carrie's like a normal sized human. Carrie for scale. Emily for scale. See? This is how tall we all are. We're all this tall.
I know
A little bit. People think Daisy is. Yeah, people think Daisy's not tall.
That's what happens when you Folkwise live.
Apparently you're taller than me.
Ladders in chat for the. Wait, is Daisy shortest? Is Daisy shortest? Yeah, maybe by like an inch. Maybe by an inch.
Should we go collect?
We need to officially say ladders in chat for Emily.
Yeah, ladders in
chat for Emily. Round of applause for Emily, everyone.
Cool teacher. Where can people check out the pod?
Folklorist. Claimed.
Claimed folklorist.
Who else in the leopard?
Where can people check out the pod one more time? Where can they check it out? Where can
tell
people
the people where to
tell the
find
people
your
where to
stuff.
find your stuff one more time?
Get right in it. Get right into it.
Check out Take on the South on YouTube.
Yeah! Thank you.
Did you say you wanted to say something?
I was gonna say, does somebody want to come over? But then I just saw saw Trouble walk over.
Sanate, my damies. What a time.
Are you doing booty tea?
Yeah, baby.
You're the whitest person I know. What the fuck?
Oh my God. Well,
Just to say that they know my brother.
Joel.
We got JB Smoove in the house. We got JB Smoove.
Shit, my bad. Hey, hello everyone. I'm a professional.
We're professionals.
What a day.
Oh, what a day.
I'm going to BP. Do you guys want anything?
What is that?
There's package store liquor stuff.
Oh, it goes.
Beer.
I'm.
going for chapstick.
If you would like. Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
really fucked up. Right? I mean, effed up. Sorry, Mom.
Get You're back on, baby.
Oh yeah, Mommy Milkers. Why you pull that up so fast?
Did you and CJ stay at the same creepy house in Ohio?
Yeah, yo, CJ, shout outs to CJ. That ghost touched my balls. That shit was wild, man. Where are you at?
Utah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. Are you still in Salt Lake?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But you guys aren't going anywhere, right? I mean,
No,
some
no,
people
we're
are
gonna be
thinking
here all
about-
night.
Obviously, I just
No.
If you want to get me a beer.
I'm gonna get like a 12-pack.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
hell yeah.
That's fine. I have.
Charles is back. Charles was in the book room with us yesterday. Charles is going to come on the show because because you have Wednesdays off. You're gonna come on. You're gonna come on the show. It's Wednesday morning for you right now.
How does it feel like to be ahead?
Yeah, it's Tuesday. That's why we're live. This is usually a Tuesday thing. This is like the only time AFS has ever been our night. Our Tuesday. Yeah. What have you been up to today at the final day of the American Folklore Society?
Mostly crashing.
It's a little bit diva style. We gotta. Yeah.
Let me.
We're about to get crashed. Hey.
I'm just crashing in to say goodbye.
Hey, Brad. Brad and Charles both on the show yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so good seeing
Were you on before me, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, right before.
Yeah.
We got Charles and Brad. Hey. Did you write a book on East Asia, Mongolia, or Korea? Chat wants to know.
Well, I mean, I've done stuff on Korea, so
It's probably that.
yeah. Depends on what. I have some translations out and that sort of thing. I'm trying to think of what else have I
I'm
done.
getting that right.
Oh
to
dear
you.
God.
You got some translations out in English?
Yeah.
What are they about?
Well, I mean, it's mostly where's the camera? Oh, there. It's mostly the literary translations that I have out at the moment. I have some, they span a spectrum of, we got some modern lit, we have some classical literature, we have some Buddhist literature that I've done. I'm working on something now that I'm not going to say what it is because, not that it's a secret, but because I just don't feel like saying what it is.
Okay.
If that makes sense. No, but it's like when you're working on something and you're just like, yeah, I'm working on it and it'll be done when it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you go back to Korea?
Tomorrow.
What time?
Our flight's at 12:30.
Is it Atlanta to Seoul again?
Yeah, so straight, direct flight. Thank God. So on the way back, it's 15 hours and a little over 15 hours. So because we go against the jet stream. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah.
Are you a movies on the plane guy?
I am. On the way over, I watched Ballerina, which is a new John Wick universe film. And then I watched the documentary, which I didn't even know exists, called Wick is Pain, which is about the making of the John Wick series.
Oh.
And then after I watched that, I'm like, well, I'm just going to watch John Wick 1 again. So I just had a John Wick-a-fest.
Remember the dog's name?
The dog's name's Daisy. Oh, yeah! I just did not make that connection.
That's me. I'm in that movie.
But you
Didn't
got
go well
killed.
for you. You're the inciting incident.
In the documentary, in the documentary, they talk about how audiences reacted to the dog being killed, and they did like exit polls, and they divided them by demographics. So, do you think that everything that followed was justified by the killing of the dog? And are you okay there? Oh, Pringles just appeared out of nowhere. Nice.
How does it feel being trolled by a fellow?
Yeah. I feel honored. Like, as I'm an honored guest. But no, I'll finish this.
Yeah.
They did that poll. It's like, do you think that the killing of the dog justified everything that followed? And of men, like 40% of men were on board. But for women, like 98% of women were like, yes, because they knew it wasn't about the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. So I had a John Wickathon. That was on the way home, I don't know. I'm going to try to be a little more cultured and read. So we'll see how that goes.
So bad. Our friend in chat thinks he's read something of yours.
Okay.
Korean literature?
Oh, yeah. I almost said something else.
Oh
yeah, I know.
At this hour, you can say that.
Yeah.
So,
book. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. My next book will be completely fine to talk about, and I'm actually looking forward to getting that son bitch out.
Yeah.
And that will hopefully be. There come more Pringles. Well, I am drinking Bullet, so we could have some Pringles. I probably should eat some Pringles right in front of the microphone. That would be it. ASMR?
Yeah.
Pop them.
Pop some heads.
Sour cream and onion,
What are
obviously.
Korean chip flavors that are popular?
Oh, well, we have like bulgogi, and obviously, like the hot pepper ones are popular as well. I'm trying to think. Like, like mayonnaise and wasabi.
Okay.
Trying to think. I should have brought, oh man, That's what I should have brought. I should have brought like weird Korean chip flavors.
Because can I? When your students were in Publix,
Yeah.
I was trying to like they were like, what's some like American snacks we can have? And I think they decided on Kind bars, which is a great idea. But the one I pointed them to was peanut butter filled pretzel squares. USA. Okay, is it chip time?
It's chip time. But no, I already had them on Kind bars. So
Okay.
yeah, because they had a 1+1, buy one get one free.
Yes.
In Korean, it's called 1+1.
1+1?
Yeah. Yeah. So chip time.
Chip time. Get right up next to the mic. We'll cue up a new one. Reload.
Yeah.
Reload.
Awesome. I get to eat Pringles on camera.
I mean, mukbang a Korean word, right? Does that mean eat cast?
I got to concentrate on my work here.
There we go. On the work.
So mukbang means muk is the sort of root or stem of mokda, the word for eat, and pang is pangsong, which means, like broadcast. So eatcast, I guess, is a good
Eatcast.
translation. Yeah. Everyone says mukbang or
Oh, yeah. my
mukbang.
bad. I'm from Ohio.
But no, it's not just you. It's everyone. Like everyone says that.
You've got more for the mukbang.
Who is doing it? Is that
Diane
Diane?
Goldstein.
Okay, I was going to say.
It's Diane Goldstein.
And it's goldfish, so that makes sense.
Diane Goldfish.
Diane Goldfish.
No.
Really?
No, I don't think so. No one can hear that, Daisy.
If you
We're getting snack trolled, people. Okay, pick up your fucking game.
If you want to read something by me that's not going to be awkward, I have an article in JF from a couple years ago on the North Korean trickster. So.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find that. Journal of American Folklore is JF, for those who maybe are not sure. No, I'm just facilitating the search engine.
I'm trying to remember when that was. Hero of the People, yeah, that's one. 2020, yeah. I said a few years ago, it's 5 years ago. Yeah. For me, a few years ago means 5. If it's like, no, it's a couple is 5, a few is 10. And then I think it was like maybe 10 years ago means it was like 40 years ago. Yeah, okay. It's like time no longer has any meaning.
Are you older than 40?
Put it this way.
They really do have good skincare.
If I had different equipment, I could be croned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I thought you were like permanently 39.
I appreciate that.
Somebody asked me how old you were, and I was like, I don't know, but I would not say more than 47. That's what I said.
You're like the closest.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh,
you're only
okay.
5 years off.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go, people.
Well,
Tom.
Obviously,
yeah.
Wait, younger?
No, she's guessing younger.
Oh, you're guessing younger.
They're guessing younger.
Got it.
Daisy, I did it again. I am. See, now we got it on record.
You corrected it fast.
Well, because my brain is also, my brain's not really working, but yeah. Part of my defense is, we don't use pronouns in Korean. So we don't have to worry about gendered pronouns, which makes it so much easier. But it also does sometimes make translation difficult.
Sure.
Because you don't know what pronoun you should use in English. And that's been a problem in some translations from translators I won't name, who have completely like misgendered characters.
Interesting.
And it changes the dynamic of the text. And I'm reading, I'm like, wait, what? So this is now like a gay relationship or something like that. Yeah. So I guess it's a sort of a queering of the text, but unintentionally.
Yeah. If it's intentional, it seems a little cooler.
Yeah.
Also maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that was a. Hey.
I don't even want to see.
What was he? Oh no.
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite? Are you serious?
Oh, Miller High Life. The champagne of beers.
It's what.
You can can go, Charles. You can talk.
So what's chat saying about me now? They talking shit about me?
You're big fan, so bad.
Oh,
So
God.
bad it hurts is his name. Mongolian is.
So bad it hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts. Oh God. Okay.
Yep.
I lived in Mongolia for 6 months.
For 6 months?
Yeah.
Where?
Uh,
I'm picturing UB.
Ulaanbaatar. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I saw like the proportions of like where people live in the world.
Right.
That's like the most disproportionately concentrated city.
Yeah.
in any country.
Yeah.
What were you doing in Ulaanbaatar?
So I was teaching English, believe it or not.
Oh, okay. I believe it.
This was Hey. This was back. Yeah. Come on. Turn your name tag around.
Nobody knows who you are.
Ethnomusicologist, Christian Jones.
We're claiming you. We already stole Emily Allen.
Okay, makes sense.
She's a folklorist.
Hi, oh my
How'd
gosh,
you
I'm
get?
on the other side of
How'd
the-
you end up in UB?
So, had a Korean friend that I knew who wanted to start an English hagwon. Hagwon is the Korean term for like an institute. Wanted to start an English school in UB.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey, you want to come over and help me out?" So I said, "Yeah." Funny enough, it's also the story of why I got married when I did.
Whoa.
Because my girlfriend at the time, we were planning on getting married, but when I had this opportunity to go to Mongolia, I'm like, do I want to go to Mongolia for like a year and leave my girlfriend behind, or do we get married and then go together? So we got married and went together. So we had our honeymoon in Florida.
Where?
Tampa around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you can be more specific.
Well, the truth is that I don't remember because I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
sober for most of it, but
Tampa.
yeah. We were visiting friends down there, yeah. So that it was not the honeymoon per se, but yeah. But then right after that, our sort of newlywed life began in Mongolia, and
Was it summer or winter?
we went in April, and it snowed the day we got there.
One of my favorite Prince songs. Sometimes it snows in April.
Yeah, it does. And I was teaching all day at the school, and my wife has to be a new, I hate to use the term, but housewife. She's got to do the stuff. And she goes out to get meat for dinner, goes out to the market, and the market is basically a table with a dead cow on it, and an old grandma with a fly swatter, keeping the flies off. So she asks the woman for some meat. Out comes an axe, and she just like chops the meat right off the dead cow. And my wife was traumatized, but she brought it home, and she dressed it herself, and she cooked it. And I got home, and she brings out this steak, and it was like a leather shoe.
Oh no!
Because there's so here's the thing, it's not necessarily the part of the cow, although it is obviously, but it's also just the fact that the grass is green in Mongolia for like 3 weeks, and that's it. So they eat the grass for 3 weeks, and at the end of that time they slaughter all the cows.
Is this Mongolia, the country, or inner Mongolia?
Outer Mongolia. Yeah, it's outer Mongolia. So, but it was horrible because I'm like, she had done all of this work for me. And she's like, how is it? And she sees the look on my face. She's like, not good, huh? And I'm like, I really appreciate all the work and effort that went into this. And yeah, but she tried it and she was like, yeah, no, this is not going to work. We could tie strings around this and put it on our feet, and then we'll wear them as moccasins. But
Hey, you gotta get there early to get the pig's head.
was that?
That's the word.
Oh yeah. The thing is, what you want to do with the meat is you want to boil it to within an inch of its life, and then you can eat it. But the problem is, what they mostly boil is mutton. So the entire country smells like boiled mutton.
Yikes. Smells like Owensboro, Kentucky.
We came back to Korea, and we were like smelling ourselves as we got off the plane. We smelled like boiled mutton. I had some Mongolian money in my wallet. I took it out and it smelled like boiled mutton, like everything. It smelled like boiled mutton. It was an experience.
Wow.
Yeah. I was supposed to be there for a year, only ended up staying for 6 months, but yeah.
Oh, you were supposed to be there, though.
I was supposed to be there for a whole year, but after 6 months, we were just like, we can't do this anymore. So it was rough, because we're newlyweds and yeah.
How was your Mongolian language?
Non-existent. Because I spent from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night teaching English at the school. My wife learned some Mongolian. So, yeah.
Oh, good.
She doesn't remember any of it, I don't think, because this was a long time ago. But, yeah, because she had to go out to the markets and speak to people and that sort of thing. I did not interact with people other than students. Do you want to hear my Mongolian UFO story?
Yes.
Okay, because that's like the coolest story I have from Mongolia. So, what's chat say?
Sorry it wasn't the best experience for you. I loved living in Mongolia, but I also studied the language for years before going, so that made it easier.
Let me clarify. I really am glad that we went. It was rough, but it was also kind of an amazing experience. And I think, I don't know if this is praise or anything, but I think because my wife and I went through that, like we figured like once we made it through that, there's like nothing that can faze us. So our relationship was like rock solid after that. It was so, I mean, in a way it's like, oh God, it was really rough, but also it was a really great experience. And we still talk about it. Like, oh, you remember that? Like the UFO story, for example.
Go for it.
So I come home from the Hagwon one day and my wife says, did you see the UFO? And I'm like, what? She's like, everyone saw the UFO. I'm like, and I thought she was pulling my leg because I didn't see anything on the way home. And she's like, no, I'm serious. And, Koreans aren't great at sarcasm and that sort of thing. So I figured, all right, she must have seen something and thought it was a UFO. But I just dismissed it as, her mistaking something for a UFO. And the next day I come home and she's like, it was in the sky again. And I'm like, are you serious? And she's like, look, there was a newspaper article about it. And she brings out a newspaper article that's talking about like the UFO over Ulaanbaatar. And I'm just like, what the hell? And so the next night, I'm looking around to see if I can see this UFO, but apparently it's appearing every night over the city, and I'm the only one who can't see it. So one night, my wife and I go out for a walk after dinner. It's after dark. And we're walking along, and she goes, there it is, and she points up into the sky. And I look, and it's a bunch of spotlights reflecting against clouds. So when they open up a new shop and they have spotlights rotating it? Nobody in Mongolia had ever seen that before. My wife had never seen it before. Everyone thought it was a UFO. And I was like, oh, that's just spotlights. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, they probably opened up a nightclub or something and they had a bunch of spotlights on the clouds. So for a second, she was like really disappointed. And then she's like, wait, did you say nightclub? And then we're like, well, let's go follow the spotlights and find the nightclub. So we went and we found the nightclub. And the next day, we brought a whole bunch of our students to the nightclub. And these are Mongolian students who have never been to a nightclub in their lives. All the guys lined up against the wall looking really awkward. All the girls got out on the dance floor and were just cutting a rug. Yeah. So that's my Mongolian UFO story.
That's wonderful.
What a great ending to that story.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
the feminine power.
Yeah. It was great.
The UFO.
A total reversal of the dynamic.
It was a beacon summoning ladies.
Yeah.
To ladies' night.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, it was funny. It was great.
It was great.
But yeah, good
All right,
times.
Charles, what are you are gonna sleep? I assume. Eventually. When's your flight again?
That's at 12:30.
Oh, okay, not so bad. Okay. Well, what else do you want to? Not the not so secret air base outside of UB.
No.
Not that.
Yeah, no.
You know about that?
I don't actually, but it was a nightclub. I did not know about the air base outside of UB.
Wow, the not so secret secret.
Yeah. Every time we left UB, it was, you go out into the countryside, and again, I should preface by saying, Mongolia was a great experience, because I feel like I'm saying, negative things, but it's all like animal dung. Because Mongolia has like so many more animals than people, and it's like walking through a landmine.
Wow.
It's very organic, let's put it that way. But I mean, the Mongolian countryside is also actually quite beautiful. It's very stark because there's no people.
Yeah.
But yeah, really beautiful. And I mean, we enjoyed walking and hiking and that sort of thing, and walking through frozen rivers, and that was great. Freezing our feet off. Yeah.
Great.
Good fun.
Well, it looks like we might have the next guest coming on, Charles.
Yeah, that works, because I'm not really doing a good job with my bourbon here.
You need to stop nursing and get to drinking. All right. Hey, everybody, ladders in chat for Charles. I think if you got a horse for Mongolia, that works too. Charles, say goodnight. Say goodnight to the people, and then we are bringing on our next. We have a George Mason special. It looks like.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. We love you.
But thank you for being here.
Yeah. Well, I'll come back, and then when I'm in Korea, and then
Yes.
we'll play something.
We will. The new Mongolian. What is it called? There's a new video game that's you're a Mongolian. There's a Mongolian video game. Chat. What's it called again? The Legend of. I know he said it in chat. Let me look at his messages. Legend of Kimori.
Yes.
It comes out first week of November.
I've seen that. Yeah.
It's not Legend of Korra.
I was telling Daisy about Jump Space, too.
Jump Space.
Yeah, it's in early access. It's a space combat sim with
Oh,
multiplayer.
oh hell yeah! Oh, let's do. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's squat up. Folkwise is squatting up. All right. Ladders for Charles.